Alphabetical life crisis. So, last month, my roommate Dan announced over breakfast that his life was disorganized to the point of existential crisis. This was nothing new. Dan once lost his own shoes, while wearing them, but this time he had a plan. "I'm going to alphabetize my life," he said, shoveling cereal into his mouth with the solemnity of a monk. I assumed this meant cleaning his room, but it turned out to be way more ambitious. By noon, he'd already alphabetized the spice rack, his t-shirts, by color, then brand, and, inexplicably, our houseplants. The situation escalated quickly. By day 3, Dan was labeling the refrigerator shelves: apples, bacon, cheese, dairy. That last one was just milk, but he said M was already overcrowded. I came home one night to find him alphabetizing his sock drawer, then his contacts list, then his thoughts. Yes, his thoughts. He kept a notebook where he'd jot down every idea, then cross-reference them with an index like a neurotic librarian. Anguish over taxes, page 1. Boredom during meetings, page 3. Crush on delivery driver, see lust or pizza. It got weirder. He started refusing to do anything unless it was in alphabetical order. Our weekly grocery trips became an odyssey that started with apples and ended with zucchini, regardless of our actual needs. When I suggested he might be taking it too far, he told me he'd already filed interventions under N for not happening. He even tried to alphabetize his daily schedule, so he'd brush his teeth before breakfast and walk the dog before work, because B comes before D, which comes before W, obviously. After 2 weeks, Dan looked exhausted but proud. "I've finally done it," he declared, holding up a color-coded binder that seemed to contain every aspect of his existence. I asked him how he felt, and he rifled through his index. Let's see. Satisfaction, page 78, sense of accomplishment, page 112. He paused. Huh. Can't find it. Turns out he'd filed his sense of accomplishment under U for unnecessary, which, if you ask me, is exactly where he should have filed this entire project.